bombs sent to many places, to many, Democratic establishment Democratic people. And Robert De Niro, who is, I was just watching TYT and I'm like, why Robert De Niro? Because he said fuck Trump and stuff, but every single bomb, at first, they were all dismantled. That was the reports. They were taken care of. They didn't explode. And then going on this TYT reporting, that they were all pretty much rigged to not explode. So most likely it's just a threat. Look, the bombs isn't to scare the hell out of Democrats. The bombs are not to scare the hell out of the establishment Democrats. The bombs are nothing less than a distraction. That's it. That's all the bombs are. They're a distraction. Donald Trump and ICE and everything about the Republicans when it comes to ICE raping a 6-year-old girl and then having her sign that it's her fault. When it comes to evangelical priests and whatnot being cited for child rape, molestation, and then being moved around instead of imprisoned. When it comes to Trump and his trumpeting of all of the dictators that he enjoys so much, that he looks up to. When it comes to the current reporter that was in Saudi Arabia, I believe that's where it was, that he was hacked up and murdered and whatnot, and that Trump is all right with it. Pat Robertson is, we just can't stop our, alliance with them over one person, and I'm thinking, wow, that's amazing. Your whole religion is based on one person. So, I mean, come on. So all of these distractions, at one point I did a video a long time ago talking about how UFOs, the sightings and all this other stuff came up when just as there was some serious presidential crap going on, these UFOs sprung out. Trump tried a couple of UFO things, or someone that supports Trump was trying these UFO things, and they, it was like, oh, UFOs, the next day gone, because that's how our media works now. We're goldfish brained beings that are like, hey, look at that. Ooh, dangly keys. Wait, what's the new dangly keys? Our attention span only lasts for as long as what was reported. So it has to be reported over and over until we get sick of it. And then as soon as it shuts up, then we forget what was being reported that we were sick of. But we know we had a feeling of the people that was reporting it, so we just like it. And so with these bombs going on, we have the feeling of either we're scared or we're upset or we feel what we want to blame. We feel what we want to do and say. So when this is all said and done, when the bombs stop, because nobody's focusing on Trump and how they're making more tax cuts for the rich and wealthy, how they are siphoning money from the working poor, the middle class, when they are lowering education standards for schools that desperately already need better educational standards, when they are still talking about these for-profit institutions, like college, that siphons money from their talented players that don't get any money from their hard work and dedication to a sport that they love, or at least they know they can make money in, but whereas their coaches and their professors and whatnot can make millions of dollars that they don't need. Yes, these bombs are merely a distraction so that we don't focus on that, especially with these midterms coming up very soon. And when I got my issues with that, but the gerrymandering, the voter suppression, and everything. If you can distract from all the rage that's about that, and just say we got bombs and this is what's happening, aren't you afraid? You don't hear about any Republicans or whatnot, any deep Republican groups talking about the bombs are, terrible and you should be afraid. You don't hear that. You don't hear anything. The Democrats aren't saying anything. And then Trump says that fake media is responsible for the bombs. I didn't listen to that entirely, but I'm going to say this. It's all bullshit. Don't let this distract you. Even let's say the bombs were real and they were being blown to shit. Don't let it distract you. Because when you want to just blame one political party for the bombs, you're not blaming the fact that we have these two political parties and nothing else to go on. And you need more to go on than fear factor in politics. Get yourself some standards, or use your standards, and spread the word of standards and not fear mongering. This is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.